we will come to our mats. If you have a squishy inflatable ball, that would be really helpful because we're not going to do anything lying on our backs, but it might help to have this behind the pelvis when we'll do some rolling back to gently work the core. So this might be helpful. You can also do without, but it's more challenging. So that might be a helpful thing to have. And we'll start with either sitting with our legs out or with our feet in a diamond position. If they're in a diamond position, we want it to be an open diamond. And so the distance between our elbow and the top of our middle finger, it wants to be around that length. The heels are pressed in together, so we have those foot centers, and we're activating the first foot center and the second, they're pressing in together as well. I have recently injured my right ankle, so my right leg is a little bit stiff, so I won't be moving as eloquently. But you can also start with your legs out straight. If sitting, like I am now with a straight spine, sitting balanced on the pelvis with the sit bones connecting to the mat, and if this is really working those hip flexors and putting a little bit too much tension on them, no problem. Then you grab a block, or you can even grab a meditation cushion. You can sit on that if you like, and prop yourself up onto a block or even a book, and find those sit bones and just elevate yourself so your hips are higher than your legs, and that kind of helps to take the pressure off of the hip flexors. Now when we do the rotation back, we'll need to come off the block. All right, so we'll just start with some spine stretches. Now you can sit up against a wall, which might be helpful. You can get that tactile feedback, or just on your mat like me. Arms are out on a shelf. We'll take a deep breath to scoop the belly in, so that pressing out of the air through a straw, an imaginary straw. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, press the air out, grow taller. Scoop that belly up and into the spine, hug the spine, and again. Grow tall, lift up out of the hips, and that can help then take the pressure off of the hip flexors. Arms out on a shelf and arms stay on a shelf. Inhale, pull that puppet string up, and exhale, that the crown of the head reaches forward to stretch the spine up and over the legs, eyes down. And in a full breath, roll back, so restack the vertebrae bone by bone all the way back up. And again, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, lead with the crown of the head, reaching forward. Scoop that belly in. We're not sinking over the legs. We're lifting up and over the legs. Full breath, roll back up. 2 more, just the breath. Last one. Nice. From here, arms out to the side. We're now going to imagine that we're going to corkscrew our head up into the ceiling. So we're going to corkscrew to the side and center. Other side and center. You're growing tall every time. One more. We're going to add on. This is called a saw. So we're going to do that rotation. And now the palms are going to face out, and baby finger to baby toe. 3 exhale here. Inhale, center the spine. Exhale, back to our starting position. Other side, rotate. And baby finger to baby toe. Inhale, up. Exhale, center. Other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, center the spine. One more. Inhale up and exhale, center. Nice one. Bring those arms down and now feet into your diamond position. And arms are forward. This is first position, or if you're not au fait with ballet, which is fine, it is holding a beach ball. So we are holding a beach ball or first position, but this is the first position. Arms are nice rounded. I will face forward so you can see better. We're in our diamond position, the feet are connecting. So this is a working position. We're gathering the inside leg, pressing the feet together to activate that inside leg. Arms are nice and round and low. Keeping that spine nice and tall. Inhale, one arm comes overhead. And exhale, lower. Other arm lifts. And lower. First arm lifts. And lower. Other. With the breath. Breath-led movement. We're going to add on a rotation. Inhale, arm comes up. Now we're going to corkscrew to look behind our shoulder. Exhale, reach that arm behind. We're giving a gift, or we're being snuck some chocolate. Inhale, arm comes back up. Rotate back to center, lower the arm. Other side. Inhale, lift. Rotate through that center, so we're corkscrewing up. And then reach behind. Inhale, up. Rotate center, lower the arm. And again with the breath. One more each side. Keep lifting up out of the hips. Last one. And lower. Nice. Bring those legs together. Hug your knees into your chest. Ooh, the hips, the hips, the hips. Just place your hands behind you and just lean back a little bit. And just let the knees come towards the floor. So just give a little bit of movement, release through the hips. Keeping those shoulders away from the ears. We're keeping the chest open. And we're just getting a little bit of gentle movement through here. All right. And now we're going to line up in line with our mat again, coming forward on the mat. And we are going to either keep the feet hip width apart or together, whatever is most comfortable for you. Scoop the belly up and into the spine. So we take that, our puppet string pulls us tall, and using the breath, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, scoop the belly up into the spine, grow taller. Lovely. I want you to flex your toes and lower. Flex the toes and lower. Flex the toes and now flex the heel. Lower the foot, lower the toe. Flex the toe, flex the foot. Lower the foot, lower the toe. Flex the toe, flex the foot. And now just as we did when our standing centering cues, drop the tailbone. So we drop the back, we're rolling onto the back of the pelvis so that soup is tilting out backwards. And we're starting to scoop and round through the spine. Those magnets are together, that belly is working, and we're rolling back on top of the sit bones. The spine goes nice and tall, and we lower the feet as one. And again, flex the toes, flex the feet, scoop the belly in, rolling onto the back of the pelvis, onto the sacrum. It's challenging that core. If you want, release the hands, reach the fingers forward. Get those magnets working. That inside leg will really help. Scoop the belly in. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. This is great. One more inhale. Exhale. This is wonderful. Rolling back on top and lower the feet. Nice. Okay, so you can either keep doing that, or if you want to put your little ball behind you, it helps. And we're going to come into that position, that rounded spine, and contracted position, contract back. You can keep the feet on the floor or you can flex them. Sometimes it can help to engage if you have them flexed, whatever works for you. Get those magnets together, scoop the belly in, grow tall through the spine, and then a full breath rolling back. Dropping that tailbone, coming onto the back of the pelvis, scoop that belly in, the core is working, we've got our ball for support, the arms are forward. Now we're going to lift one arm up and lower, lift the other and lower, lift and lower and lift and lower. Come back up for a rest if you need to. If you'd like to keep challenging yourself, now bring one arm and one leg up and lower. Whenever you're ready, if you needed to take a break, that was good. Now we go, lift one arm, opposite arm and leg up and lower. Breathing. Breath-led movement. For 4. Scoop that belly in, relax the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Rolling back on top of the sit bones, hands onto your shin, grow tall. Yay, well done. And keep that ball there. I'm just going to take it away for my own challenging, my own challenge. All right, so from here now, I want you to bring your feet back into your diamond position, press those feet in together. Growing tall through the spine, and then we roll back into drop that tailbone, roll into the back of the pelvis, into our scooped shape. Scoop that belly in. Arms are in our first position. And now this time I want you to open your one arm out to the side, eyes follow the fingers. So we're rotating through our center, and then come back to your starting position. Press those feet together, inhale, open the other, rotating that chest open and center. And again, open that chest, eyes follow the fingers and center. One more, open the chest and center. Take a break here if you need to. Coming back on top and then resetting. We're going to challenge this a bit, either stay with this or add on, however feels good for you. We're going to open that chest, eyes follow the fingers, and now that leg we're facing just extends, point, return, close the hand, centering the spine. Other side, open that chest, open that arm, and now extend from the knee, bring that foot back, and rotate back center. Lovely. Use the breath. We're going to do it with the breath now. Oops. Inhale, open. Exhale, extend from the knee. Inhale, close the leg. Exhale, close the arm. Breath only. One more each side. Last side. Ooh, rolling back on top of the sit bones. Oh, well done. Do little kind of wings with your knees, or just hug your knees into your chest, whatever feels good for your hips. And then I want you to come forward onto your hands and your knees, and we're going to come up to standing from this position. Spread the fingertips away from each other. Lovely straight arms. Tuck the toes under. And however is comfortable for you to get back onto your feet, depending on how your feet feel. So press yourself to come back onto your feet. And then if you depending on how that feels, or where you can get your foot onto the floor, just work with that. Just take your time. If it doesn't feel good, find your own way. If you can do it, it's kind of centered, so you're using both arms to come up. And now if it feels good for you, I want you to drop your head. Start straightening your legs. Stick your bum up to the sky, but keep your head dropped. I hope my microphone isn't going to go funny now. And
Keep your fingertips touching the floor. Keep the knees bent. Just give yourself a lot of space. Drop the head. Stick that tail up to the ceiling. And if it feels good, feel that stretch in the back of the legs. Lovely. And if it feels good to stay here, just take a few breaths deep into the back of your ribs. And relax out. And again. One more. And now very slowly we're going to uncurl the spine to standing like a fern. So the head is the last to come up. We're starting with the tailbone, the spine, the ribs, the shoulders, the neck, and then the head comes back up. Lovely. Bring the feet together, scoop the belly into the spine, arms out, reach the arms up to the sky, look up, rotate palms out, press your arms down through a solid. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press through a solid. 2 more. Rotate your head to the side. Exhale, center. Other side. And center. And again. And you're done.